Hello friends and welcome to today's video where I'm going to be doing more unpopular opinions, and this time you might get offended and I'm not sorry. So before I say anything, please keep in mind I can delete your comment if it's like actually gone too far. I will delete your comment. If you want to just like if you want to have a little moment and like tell me that I'm trash, fine. But like if you go too far, I literally will delete your comment and I won't feel bad. So just keep that in mind. But anyways, for today's video, I just have a list of unpopular opinions that I'm going to go through. But first, a quick disclaimer that these are opinions. The fact that the word opinion is in the title should give that away. But I've been in the comments of some more popular unpopular opinions videos and y'all get nasty as hell. So this is an opinion. You don't have to agree. First up, Big Hit is no better than any other company. I don't know where this narrative came from, that Big Hit is like the perfect company. They're really not. Like, one of the big issues I have with a lot of companies, especially SM, they will exploit minors and like debut a 14-year-old who doesn't understand the contract they're signing. Big Hit is no better. Big Hit debuts children like any other company. Big Hit will give you a terrible look at the redone version of B. That was useless. All it did was make them a couple $10 million. I don't know how much they made off that album, but I guarantee it was a good fortune. So, for why? They didn't even add a new song. Big Hit is no better than any other company. And I need this narrative to stop, that they're this, like, perfect company, that it's like, oh, they give their artists more control over their... So, I highly doubt that. I guarantee Big Hit executives still have veto rights over songs. Like, if they think BTS's new title is terrible, they're probably gonna say no. Or, like, this narrative needs to stop. The next narrative that needs to stop. I don't know who started this trend, but I want to slap you across the face. Who decided GOT7 was like crazily mistreated? I'm just gonna list out a trio of groups that appeared in this order in the same video about K-pop groups that have been mistreated. The Eastlight, aka a group of children that, if I recall correctly, wasn't one of them hit with a metal chair. BAP, I should not need to explain to you that TS is trash, because TS is trash. And GOT7. Like, the complaints about GOT7 were, like, their teasers weren't uploaded at the right times, and, like, the JYP didn't like their music they would make, and, like, wouldn't let them... That's not mistreatment! BAP literally being worked to the point of exhaustion is mistreatment. The Eastlight being physically abused is mistreatment. GOT7 not being properly promoted is not mistreatment. If you want to say they weren't properly promoted, that's fine. We can have that discussion. But to compare GOT7's experience to physical abuse and psychological trauma is insane. It's ridiculous. I needed some tea to calm down. Anyways, the next narrative that needs to end, the IOI deserved better narrative. Hear me out. IOI got relatively what they deserved. You can't tell me they deserved better. Should IOI have had their contract extended when they realized how popular they were? Probably. But when Mnet planned Produce 101, they could not have predicted how well it would have done. And I remember pretty much from the debut of 101 through the disbandment of IZ*ONE, and to this day, I will get videos recommended to me about how IOI deserved better. IOI got what they deserved in the sense of Mnet took a chance. IOI got exactly what they deserved given the level of risk that was being taken on for the entire project. To tell me IOI deserved to have a contract that was like 5 years. No. IOI, for a first-time experience, IOI designed the survival shows we see today. I won't deny that. That's a fact. But they didn't, it's not like that alone entitled them to suddenly have the same level of support that IZ*ONE got. Because IZ*ONE they knew was going to be a sure thing. IOI they did not. And fun fact, I went to business school. I am an accounting major from college. But like, when you take on risk, you have a reward level. You're not going to invest in a group like IOI and give them a contract that's longer really than the contract IOI got, maybe like a little bit, but not that much longer, if you don't know you're going to make money. The entirety of IOI was a risk. It was a success, and I do believe they should have had their contract extended, but at the end of the day, they did not deserve anything better than what they got. We are now getting into an opinion that is entirely my personal preference, but also might make you a little mad, and that is the fact that Jungkook's tattoos are ugly as hell. They are ugly as hell. The eye, the giant eye, is ugly. His hand lacks every cohesion. It looks like a child threw a bunch of stickers on a canvas and then tattooed it on someone's hand. And it's ugly. They're ugly. I don't know why I constantly need to be told that they're like, oh my god, he's such a visionary. Look at his tattoos. They're ugly. Look at Taeyeon's tattoos if you want to see pretty tattoos. Her tattoos are gorgeous, they're simplistic, they're meaningful, and they don't hurt my eyes by being a giant, ugly eye. The next opinion is like quasi-relate. BTS is no more talented than any other group. Then like your average group, no more talented. Their vocals aren't that good. Like, I'm sorry to break it to you, BTS has some subpar vocals for a group that you hype up to this degree, you being like armies. You hype them up so much, and it's like, they're not bad vocals, but they're not phenomenal. Like, EXO is phenomenal vocals. BTS has average vocals. They have relatively, somewhat above average, but not really above average dancing. Their rap is the only place they shine through, and I will give that to them. But also, they haven't been releasing rap-style music in a hot minute, so we need to have a chat about why you're telling me they're the, perfect group, the most talented group, when they're your average group in terms of talent. This next one is a mix of an opinion and also just a question, because, I've never understood. So the opinion part, buying the outfit your fave wore, or the jewelry your fave wore, is a little weird and a little creepy, because what do you do with it? I feel like there's only really two options. Either A, you wear the outfit they wore, which feels very creepy to me. I don't know about you, I have 30 subscribers, and if I saw on Twitter, let's pretend that I had 1 million subscribers. If I personally saw on Twitter someone wearing an outfit that I wore, I say as I sit in a Harry Potter hoodie and sweatpants that you can't see, but hypothetically, if I saw, I'd be concerned. I'd be like, why are you trying to dress like me? It's creepy. But the other alternative is that you have it hanging in a shrine, and that's also creepy. So why do you buy it? And also, can we not? Yeah. This next opinion is literally what sparked this video, because NCT announced their, next big project, and we don't need it. Hear me out. We don't need a big NCT group thing. I said this in my SM is terrible at managing NCT video. I'll link it in the description if you want to watch it and hear what I have to say. We don't need a big NCT thing. Give me cool units. Give me weird trios. Give me a foursome, a fat. Give me interesting groupings. We don't need a whole album where it's every member is gonna. We don't need that. Maybe if it was once every couple years, but we got one last year, and also the songs were bad. No, not my style of music. So A, the songs were bad, so I'm not even looking forward to the music. B, at least with empathy. I mixed up empathy and resonance. I'm not gonna fix it though. So at least with empathy, when NCT did a big every member weekly idol appearance, that I was here for. But with resonance, I don't think they did anything like that. I don't even think they really promoted it beyond the members who were there. So if you're gonna give me a whole NCT thing, give me a whole NCT thing. But there's so many members at this point, I don't need an album where there's just give me a trio. Give me a dance heavy trio. Give me a ballad unit. Give me interesting units. NCT is supposed to be units. We do not need an NCT 2021 album, which is probably going to be 2 albums, let's be realistic. We don't need it. I don't want it. Can we get some unique vibes, please? Next opinion. We need to end the girl crush trend, and we need to end it now. Give me a Pink Remember vibes. Give me, like, we can accept girl crush to a certain level. I feel like anything beyond, I'm trying to think. I feel like the girl crushes thing I will take at this point in my life, which isn't even really a girl crush song. If you want to give me like Non-Stop by Oh My Girl vibes, but make it a girl crush song, I'll take it. I'll take it. I won't be happy, but I'll take it. That's a lie. I am absolutely obsessed with Non-Stop. I will be very happy. My Binny standee is literally right here. But I need Girl Crush to end immediately. The music isn't good. It's boring. Everyone is doing the same thing. Like, we get it. Blackpink was very successful doing Girl Crush. But can we get give me some cutesy pop. Let's bring it back to 2015, because I am bored. The last opinion is another trend that needs to die. That is the sexy boy group concept. It needs to die. It needs to end. It's you having a six-pack and fucking the air does not make your song any better. And in fact, at least in my opinion, it makes it worse. And before you say, oh, like, you just don't, no, like, trust me, I do love a good six-pack. But it doesn't make your song better. It just makes me uncomfortable as you try and penetrate the air. Stop. Give me good music, and if the music is good, we can talk about you having a sexy concept again. But right now, in 2021, it needs to end. That is all I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching. If you were offended, I'm not sorry. I said what I said and I meant what I said. But you can still like and subscribe if you want to, or don't. I will really be okay either way. You can also follow me on Twitter if you want to hear more from me at s_album reviews. I will link that in the description. And yeah, thank you again for watching. Bye!